Welcome back to the KBW Battlefields. Renegade one more time, fresh off my light heavyweight championship reign, capturing the gold. The animal's taking a breather, but he'll be right back in action in the main event of this pay-per-view. Coming up next, we have none other than the man himself, The Game. And making his way to the arena all the way from Henrietta, Oklahoma, weighing in at 189 pounds, the KWA World Heavyweight Champion and Chairman of the Board, The Game.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the battlefields of the KBW and the KWA. With all of this talk and all this controversy of the Hardcore Championship, I want to make it a proven legitimate fact. Bulldog's Hardcore Champion for a reason. And if he wants to prove it to be the best, you got to beat the best. So I propose The Game, the Bulldog, Hardcore title on the line in a first blood match.
There you have it. See if the Bulldog will respond. And here he comes, straight from Ada, Oklahoma, weighing in at 185 pounds. He is the KWA President and the KBW Hardcore Champion, David, the Bulldog Kilo. And this one starts early. Game on the attack, knocking the Bulldog straight off the ladder. Getting him up. Showing no remorse with a swinging neck breaker. Grinding that forearm in the face of the Bulldog, showing him just how hardcore the Game could be, in a high knee to the top of the skull. Keep in mind, back in the day before this was ever live and on the internet, the Game used to have some of the most brutal matches you could think of in the championship off the skull. Putting people through windshields of cars and junkyards, pedigreeing them on top of it, denting it in. He's had so many scars and stitches, it's not even funny. Bouncing the head off that aluminum ladder. The Bulldog, he's going to get a first-hand taste of what hardcore is really about from one of the legends. And a shot to that leg. And another shot. A little bit of a history lesson here for you. The Bulldog, protege of the Game, but back in the day with the Outlaw and Happy, with the Game, the Hardcore Championship was not an easy thing to win. There was such thing as bridge matches, inferno matches. Now for the first time in a long time, we're bringing back a first blood match. Bouncing the throat of the Bulldog right off that still, and that'll take the wind out of your lungs. Bulldog not getting any fair treatment. Game not taking it easy, shot after shot. Bulldog getting punished. He's going to have to fight with all he has to retain that Hardcore Championship. Game was never a big fan of that title, and a suplex connects. Ergo, he did not pursue it. The Game is a multi-world heavyweight champion because the Game is that damn good, and the Bulldog is going to have to struggle like crazy. And a kick connects, and the Bulldogs come back into it. Struggle like crazy to make any sort of headway against the Game. Side suplex connects and the Game is down. The Bulldog showing his true colors. Big kick connects to the head. Game down, Bulldog getting him back up. Kick to the midsection. Throwing the Game through that aluminum ladder. Snapping the two steel arms that hold it together. And the Bulldog Right back on top of things. Game being massacred here. Bulldog picking the game, dragging him, sliding him into position for something, signaling his taunt. Big time sunset flip connects across the chest of the game, and that'll drive the air out of your lungs. The game maybe underestimated the Bulldog a little bit here. Bulldog having to catch his breath, taking his sweet time. The game making his way back to a vertical. Still a little bit dizzy, a little bit off base, and the Bulldog getting back in this thing. These two reconnecting in the arena and a shot to the midsection. Bouncing the game's head off that table. Bulldog coming back around, picking the game up. Hitting his head off the table one more time. Game slides off the table. Bulldog going up high for something. The game making his way back to his feet. The game's up. The Bulldog's behind him. Big time Bulldog through the table and the game. Straight through it, snapping that table in half. Vintage Bulldog driving the game straight through it onto the mat below. The hardened ground of the backyard. Bulldog holding that World Heavyweight Championship in hand, just waiting for the game to make its way back to his feet. Game unaware at this point. Game's ribs have got to be hurting after that sunset flip, and especially after that Bulldog ribs going straight through that table first. Thunderous shot with that championship belt, with that gold, straight up the skull of the game. Bulldog throwing that title like he doesn't want it back. And the dirtiest player in the game himself, hitting that low blow. Hank with the game with his dirty style. Picking up that table, part of the shrapnel from it, assaulting the Bulldog's lower back with it. Excuse me. Bulldog in agony. Game holding its ribs till he's in pain. Big shot to the head. Game not as fast as he once was. Keep in mind, it's been years. Game's been at this for a while. Big time jawbreaker connects to the game right in the throat. A little low from the Bulldog and a little dirty, but this is a hardcore match and no bars are held. No holds barred assault. Bulldog getting back into this game, trying to make his way back up, and another shot connects to those injured ribs. That's why they're calling the Bulldog, going after one body part and sticking on it. Maybe working on that head now in the game, fighting his way out of it. Shots to the midsection, getting the Bulldog up. Bulldog stalls him out. Another side suplex, this time a little bit higher. Once again, the lower back and the rib area of the game being assaulted. Bulldog uses a smart strategy here, just staying on those ribs. Rolling the game over. Going for that ladder, it seemed. Yep, ladder in hand, and the Bulldog is getting in position. Shot after shot. Bulldog getting that ladder, moving it back a little, giving him a little bit more room to work here. Big time elbow drop, overshooting the game a little bit, but still all that body weight crashing down. Bulldog screwing his ribs up just a little, but still more has been done to the game's ribs in this match. It's going to be hard getting back into this, trying to remain on a vertical. Bulldog trying to make his way back to his feet, trying to get himself back in this. Until this one's about to get dangerous. Both men. Super kick misses. Big time shot with that chain. Now he seems to be choking the Bulldog. Yep, a choke is in place with the chain of the wallet. And he lets off. First man to draw blood in this matchup will be the victor. If the game starts assaulting that head like I think he's about to, and a shot to the ankle, it won't be any time before the Bulldog's bleeding. If one of these men could get to a chair possibly even a championship, much like the game's holding now, and strike the head.
You want it?
Slicing the Bulldog with that championship belt. I see no blood yet. This match isn't quite over. Big time knee connects to the head of the Bulldog. Bulldog trying to get back in this one. The game going after that head. Easiest way to split someone open is to assault them. Straighten that soft skin. In the game with a reverse atomic drop into the groin. Waiting on the Bulldog to get back to his feet. Checkmate connects and the Bulldog. One more shot to the skull. Vintage game going after the head of the Bulldog. And we have to check him, see if he's cut anywhere. There seems to be no signs anywhere on either side of the head of the Bulldog. No blood. The game has not got this one won just yet. Bulldog making his way back up. Trying to get to his feet. Taking a slow time about it. Still in pain. Brass knucks in hand. Big time shot to the game right under the chin. And the game bleeding out of the mouth. Ding, ding, ding. This one's over. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the Bulldog retaining the Hardcore Championship. I apologize. I'm a little bit shocked after what I just saw. The Bulldog with those brass knuckles on that hand. Slipping them on. Punching the game right in the larynx as it comes off the top of the building. Game spewing blood out of his mouth. We're going to have to get an EMT down here or something fast. Bulldog retains that Hardcore Championship and he's walking out with it. Somebody get a paramedic out here. The game still just spewing blood. The Bulldog walking away with that championship. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Making his way back. And that's it. We need to return now to the game. Get somebody down here! Come on! Stay with us, game. Stay with us.
And the Renegade trying to help out the game. Blood spraying out of his mouth.
EMTs, come on! Get down here! Stay with us. Stay with us. Keep your head elevated.
The game.
Gotta get somebody.